Hello guys, we're TZK and today we're talking about Doom the Dark Ages because finally after a year we have the actual DLC reveal trailer. I've watched this like 50 times already, but I'm going to watch it another 50 if that's what it takes. But yeah, this DLC is called Doom the Dark Ages Revelations. It actually comes out in 1 month. Anyway, what is this DLC actually about? Hell freezes over in Doom the Dark Ages Revelations, an all-new campaign expansion that unleashes a brutal new chapter of the Slayers saga. Wounded and betrayed, the Slayers thrust into a merciless purgatory, only escapable by confronting haunting truths and forging new strengths with the help of a mysterious ally. He must ascend from the prison of his mind and fight an abomination of the gods to set his followers on the path to freedom, featuring new levels with deeper puzzles, new demons and new mysteries. Revelations opens up a whole new dimension of combat. The all-new deadly chain spear offers returning slayers a uniquely satisfying combat system, one that rewards mastery with enhanced power and mobility, and it also includes the highly anticipated Repertorium 3.0, adding DLC content, 3 new maps, new demons, fully upgraded new weapons, plus deeper customization, improved passcode generation and saving and loading personal presets, and it is absolutely jam-packed with loads of new stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, if you remember, after the events of campaign for the Dark Ages, we have to hunt down the Council of Hell. I actually get a sneak peek of the con maker from Doom Eternal, which is interesting. And here we actually have our new weapon, the spear, which was actually teased a while ago. We even got a teaser of the shield that was used in the original campaign, so I'm guessing we're going to get that back at some point. So yeah, in terms of gameplay, it looks like the spear is like 2 modes. It's got like a green point on it and then a red one. The red one looks like it's used for throwing and impaling enemies. I'm guessing the green one is used for parrying. Again, I'll have to wait to see what it actually does when it tells you in game. But yeah, most of the enemies, like the Cyber Demon and the Erastotron, has a range attack because it can shoot bullets at you. And I've noticed here you actually spin like the spear around and it like blocks all the projectiles, so we actually do have something to combat the range attacks. And from all the Dark Ages videos I've seen on YouTube, I haven't really seen anybody talk about this guy here, what I think is some Pain Elemental from Doom 2. I'm not sure if he does actually shoot lost souls, maybe something completely different, but that's my guess. Somebody mentioned in this small shot there is a sneak peek of an Archvile. It could actually be an Archvile or it could be something else. You can see from this part of the combat we actually get more like aerial movement, like Doom Eternal, where you just like grapple onto stuff, and you even got a ground slam attack with the spear. I like that actually, it gives you more ways to move around. I always like fast-paced combat in games, and I think the spear would be really good for like giving you another option to move around quickly. And you can see as well in that footage, you also use the shield alongside the spear, so I'm guessing you can swap between the spear and the shield. See, this is what confuses me. They've even got like a little snippet of Doom 2's map, even got like the classic textures and all that, and I'm thinking like a couple of things here, like either this is going to be like hint towards mod support in the future like Doom Eternal, or we're going to have like a Doom 2016 thing where you can pull like a lever and it opens like a secret area and gives you like this classic level. That's one of my favourite things about Doom 2016 is when you like find a secret lever, you pull it and then you just like go into like this whole new world. Gives you like a throwback to the original game. You can even see here as well, you even like aim straight down the middle of your gun. It's even got like a classic shotgun animation. It's interesting to see as well how Doom the Dark Ages AI will work with it. A lot of it relies on the shield, so I don't see any shield in the actual footage. There's even another throwback sequence here. This looks very dark from what the other one was. You're in some kind of alleyway or something that looks like somewhere on Earth. It is probably like some kind of flashback sequence or something. If you are going with a serious tone like this, it's probably, I wouldn't even mind something like a throwback to Doom 3 maybe. If in lore terms it is the same person, but it's a whole different thing. Also got to look at some new enemy here as well. I was thinking it was like a character at first, but no, it's like probably someone we fight later on. Yeah, he does flash green as well, so he's got like parryable attacks. Yeah, we even got like a flashback sequence here. I think this is gonna be like a lot of throwbacks to maybe the old Dooms or something in lore terms. I can't actually tell like what this place is. You can see as well in like one of the frames there's like a little girl holding like a toy or something. That's probably like his family. And this like facility place looks like either Doom 2016, could be Doom 3, not exactly sure. One thing I've definitely noticed when watching through the trailer, I haven't really seen any mech or dragon fights. Of course the dragon did die at the end of the Dark Ages, spoiler alert. But I remember when the Dark Ages first came out, people were very mixed on the dragon and mech stuff. So I'm glad they listened to that. I actually didn't mind the dragon one so much. The visuals actually looked really good, but it just didn't really feel like you're playing Doom anymore. It felt like a different game. Neither did the mech stuff, even though it did look visually cool the first time, but it quickly wears off like for the third time you play it. But there was also like 2 tiny turret missions where you have to like hold off like a wave of enemies and then shoot like this electric bolt thing at like a giant enemy like towering over you. That one was a bit weird. I hope they don't do that again. Also, something else to know, I've realised watching the trailer, they're still going to stick with the cutscenes, so you're going to have like the black boxes on the bottom and top. I don't mind that as much. I do kind of prefer Doom 2016's cutscenes, where they're just like short and sweet. I know this DLC is going to be doing a lot of throwbacks to like the Slayer's past, so I suppose the cutscenes are needed. But I will say I just like 2016's version of storytelling. It's like when you first met an enemy, like the Mancubus, it just zoomed in on them and they did like that little animation. Even when Olivia Pierce is talking or Samuel Hayden, I feel like the cutscenes in Dark Ages were kind of long, a little bit too much in some places. And also one more thing I want to talk about as well, my concerns is I hope these levels are not like open world kind of thing. Like in Dark Ages, there was like one level, I think it was like Siege or something, but the map was like really open and you basically go anywhere you wanted. I think that was like the longest level to actually complete because it was just very open. I remember quite a few people even saying like it just didn't really fit like the flow of the game. I much prefer like a more linear level rather than levels being super open. I can't exactly remember what chapter it was, but I think it was like Siege, from what I remember. We had to defend the castle grounds from like a hell attack. But yes, I'm going to end the video here. What are you most excited for the DLC? Do let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts as well, what you think of it so far. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you do want to keep up with Dark Ages news, I would recommend you check out the channel Horde Mode Gaming. I will definitely be doing more content on Dark Ages DLC. I even have a second channel as well, which I might just throw some content on there. But I just thought I'd do a video on this because I did do videos coming up to the release of Dark Ages. Now that we have a DLC, I just couldn't resist making a video on this. But yes, I'm going to end it here anyway. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.